chordsamples.com. I'm going to show you a little trick that we musicians use to kind of use chords out of a key, but not necessarily using the one chord. Okay, so in other words, in the key of G, there's the G major, A minor, B minor, C major, D7 major, the E minor, and then the F sharp diminished. Those are the harmonious chords that go in the key of G. They're just basically in alphabetical order. The first one being major, the next two minor, the next two major, another minor on the E minor, and then F sharp diminished. That's pretty much the pattern or the the structure of how you harmonize chords. And so, but we're writing a song out of the key of G, but we don't have to use G. And as long as we know where the song is gravitating towards, so if we use the C, the D, and the E minor, but never use a G, we can still play our scales from the key of G major, which was, G major, A Dorian, B Phrygian, C Lydian, D Mixolydian, E Aeolian, and then F sharp diminished or Locrian. We can use those patterns because C, D, and E minor come out of the key or the family of G major. And so I just put together a little rhythm section with some drums in it, and I'll kind of demonstrate that idea for you so that you can see how you can use chords but never use the one chord, but because those chords come out of that key, you can set up your soloing by aligning it. So I can use my modes starting with the Ionian or the major scale on my G position, and then let the patterns fall where they may. And that works in any key, this whole idea. Now I'll just play some modes, and I'm going to play G major, I'm going to play A Dorian notes, I'm going to play B Phrygian and D Mixolydian, and I'm going to play some E Aeolian, and you'll see that it all works because they're all of the same family of the key of G major. It's kind of a cool way to make a new song without necessarily having to play the one chord, but using familiar patterns from a particular mode, as long as you set it up right and listen for where the song gravitates towards. So I'll play G major. On to a G, I mean E. Now I'll do it to a G and you'll hear it doesn't work. It's not bad because that's the relative major, but that one works better because that's an E. And so there you have it, where we play within a family. We can use patterns that we know. As long as we're in the key, we just got to know the key, and we don't have to necessarily play a 1-4-5 or 1-5-6 or whatever. You can play basically of those 7 chords that I mentioned, the G, A minor, B minor, C, D, E minor, and F sharp diminished. You can play those in any order, just like you can play a scale in any order. It depends on what you're trying to say. You can use all 7, or you can use 3, you can use 2. And still, if they came out of the key of G, then your modes work. But whatever the particular progression, then you gravitate towards that as your resolve note. And it should work fine, and you can have a lot of fun with it, okay? And it also helps you to start realizing where all your E's are, and you can do this with any of the chords. So you know, you can gravitate towards a B, depending on the progression, D or C or F sharp diminished, a Locrian type thing. So you'll see how you can have fun with this and explore new ways and new ideas to use the modes that you already know. So anyway, I hope you enjoy that, and that you have fun using this methodology. Thanks for watching edsguitarlessons.com. God bless you, and have a great new year.